Hello, guys. Hi, Priestess Jamila. I was just looking at some things, a video of a narc, and it dawned on me, and I said, let me come and share this funny thought. Why do narcs do this? You're sitting there literally minding your own business. Literally, you ain't said nothing to the narc. You don't think about the narc. You don't bother the narc. You're not concerned about their business. Let me tell you what the narcissistic people do. This is something that, to be honest with you, I think that narcissistic people, they, this is something that I believe that may have either hurt them as children or either they think that it hurts somebody. Why do narcs bother you and then when you respond, they say, oh, she's crazy. You get into an argument with them. It's a heated argument. They're upset. You're upset. Everybody's upset. Oh my God, why are you so upset? It's like, are you kidding me? These people are social lepers. I believe that narcissistic people are social lepers. I believe that they don't know how to get along with people. Probably either because they are jealous of whoever they are targeting. Either they are jealous of the person that they are targeting. I'm going to try to prop this phone up real quick. Either they are jealous, okay, or they're bored. You insult somebody, their ancestors, their children, and you don't expect for them to respond. And then when they do respond, you can't actually, they can't actually address what you have brought to their attention. All they do is divert by trying to make it look like you have a mental problem. It's like, okay, that's just like a criminal not understanding why. Narcs, I'm going to tell you something. This is for the narcs. You're weird. Because guess what? You are almost like a person that will break into somebody's house. This is what you're compared to. Someone that will break into somebody's house and then be totally confused and lost on why they took their shotgun and blew you away. That's just so weird. You don't want narcissistic people do not want their target to respond. They don't want you to respond. If they're targeting you and you do respond, and it's all in the narc's world. And you know what's weird is that when you watch a narc, literally they are talking about themselves. Like everything that they accuse you of doing, they did to you. And when they get it back, they don't like it. It's time to grow up, narcs. It's time to grow up. Okay? It is. It's time to grow up. No, guys, I'm usually up this late. So I'm not up tripping off of them. I'm sitting there watching a movie chilling. But I thought that I would, on a side note, come and show how intelligent I am and show that I don't have to be ignorant. You're harassing people. You're stalking them. Okay? Everybody on the internet, when they respond to you, you don't understand why they're responding, and your only explanation is that they're crazy. The crazy thing about it is that narcs don't see the things that they do. I mean, that's just like walking up to somebody's door and knocking on the door, being a complete stranger, asking to be let in, And then, you know what I'm saying? And when they say no, you're like, well, why not? These are some of the most intrusive people. They are, and I always say this to narcissistic people. Do you not have any self-awareness? They have no self-awareness. This is how they are able to attack you, literally, out of the blue, attack you, and then say that you're crazy. It's like nobody's falling for that but you and the rest of the narcs that you kick it with. And again, anybody that would agree with you, anybody that would co-sign that is just enabling your self-destruction. You can't expect to be able to bully people and they not say anything back to you. It's almost like, and y'all know narcs play victim. Like every single thing, like every time I've dealt with a narcissistic person, they have always tried to victimize me or say that I'm playing victim. How am I playing victim when I didn't ask to be in this interaction with you? I didn't come for you. You came for me. And then that's what narcs do because, in my theory, I feel like narcissistic people are only as strong as the group that they hang with because they usually travel in packs. Okay, there's usually a whole bunch of them and they're usually just swarming around you. And see, I know how to protect my energy. So my energy is protected. So, I wouldn't be on here talking about it if it wasn't. Okay, seriously. And I just want to let people know that these people have ran people off of YouTube. Don't let a narcissistic person bully you around. It's been so many of you wonderful tarot card readers that have been on YouTube, and you have allowed narcissistic people to run you off of here. And then you blame it on the tarot. And that's not right because it's not the tarot. Regardless if you are on YouTube, if you have a spiritual gift, regardless if you are on YouTube reading cards, you're still going to have to deal with the spirits. You're still in spirit. So the cards help you to hey sweetie, hey Orion's daughter. Uh-oh. Shit. All right, sorry about that. I accidentally pushed the learn more button. I'll accidentally push that. You guys that are on here getting bullied by these blocked people, literally, we know the deal with them because they sit and brag about how they ran people off. I can promise you that if you leave witchcraft or the tarot, you'll be back. Okay, if you feel like you can't handle it, then you know what I'm saying. But I would have wished that those tarot card readers would have maybe came to me and I could have helped you. I could have actually helped you. Okay, because if you allow them to run you away from because it's not in any tarot card reader that was getting bullied on YouTube or gang stalked. I don't know how these people got into your head because I was looking at one person that said that they were leaving tarot and the gang stalking spirit. There is no gang stalking spirit that is connected to tarot. These are just people that are allowed to be on YouTube and they are allowed to bully people. And they've been getting away with it for years. Bullies always get away with it. Okay, they always get away with it. They always have some sort of cunning way to get away with it. And now you see that there's bullies in witchcraft. So they use witchcraft to escape maybe the law, maybe all of their karma. So, but if I were you guys, I wouldn't let these people run me off because it's the ones that have no talent, no hope. They're coming to your channels and they are harassing you, aren't they? Okay, so right off the bat, you know that when you come to YouTube, you can't just start reading cards without having your protection. And you guys can actually do a healing and protection ritual. I'm not gonna do the actual announcement until the morning. I'm gonna get some sleep. Ooh, my nose is itching. Thank you, goddess. I'm gonna get some rest because I'm tired. I've been battling a demon all day. Well, I've been battling a demon for 3 days straight. Um, Witchcraft can and will save your life. I am living proof of that. If I were not a witch, they probably could have killed me. Just with all of the bad energy. Okay, a person doesn't have to be a witch to have bad energy. Okay. Yeah, Shavonda, I am available. I've got a couple of people scheduled for tomorrow, actually, but I am available for tomorrow. Yes, ma'am. I can only do so many per day, though. Um, so with narcs, it's a game to them. They know it's bullshit. It's a script that they stick to. Okay, but it's okay for you to respond to a narc. Don't let them make you feel bad because you let them have it either. Because they will try to put a spirit of shame on you. But you know what? When you respond to them, that is your root chakra saying, I will not let you bully me. Because that's what they're doing. They're bullies. And they don't like to get it back. So when they get it back, it hurts them. It really, really does. Well, you could dish it out, but you can't take it. Okay? It can't be just two adults disagreeing. Never. Never. It's got to be some off the wall reason. So these people play mind games. And you can't fall for that. And for God's sake, please don't ever feel bad for responding to them. Forgive yourself because they'll even use that against you. You have every right to defend yourself. Every right in the world. And, don't ever think that they're right just because there's people and this is for the kids out there. Just because there's people in the chat room agreeing with their behavior and what they're doing to people doesn't mean that they're right because we have little children watching YouTube. So I have to remember that. And whenever I come on here and respond to these people, I will be age restricting it because you can tell that, there's such a negative influence. They really, really are. They're just really bad people. Am I still doing new moon classes? The new moon is on the 23rd. The new moon is on the 23rd. So, probably won't be starting any new students until about mid-May or June. And we have to allow some time because guys, if you're going to take the classes, I got to cleanse you first. I have learned my lesson. Even if you're a client, I've got to cleanse you and I've got to get your classes started within a 30-day window. Because when you sign up for classes, those entities are going to try to block you. They are. So you have to be prepared to go into magic classes. And many of you are not prepared because there's been so much psychological programming and damage. Oh my goddess, because if I could only tell you, well, I'm showing you. You can manifest whatever you want. You can manifest whatever you want in this life, and don't you let the narc take that away from you, because narcissistic people, they are actually demonically possessed. Okay, that's a demon. And that demon gets put into them in their childhood via trauma. Now, I'm not real sure why. The only thing that I can say is that these people have free will. You know, people will say, okay, yeah, well, Jamila, if there's a God, or if all this spirit and these angels exist, well, then why does he allow people to be evil? You know, why evil? Well, you know what? It's, you know, evil doesn't always have to just be God's thing. You know what I'm saying? People have a choice. People have free will. Okay? People have free will. Yeah. 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 You know what? But you know what? There's nothing worse than people attacking your babies. That is, I had narc demons attacking my babies. And because I love my children, very much so. Because I love my children, I was losing my mind. Yeah, for a little while. Yeah. But you know what? Anybody that is human, that is not a narcissist, will understand that. So just know that that those are not the only type of people in this world. There's good people in this world. Okay, it is. And love is what kills the narc. It is. It's what kills the narc demon. Is love. No matter what, as long as there's love, you'll be okay. And for many of you, it has to be self-love. Now, if you're in a relationship with somebody and the narc demon is attacking your relationship, you have to stick together. Don't go off and fly off the handle at each other. I know it's easier said than done. If you are in a relationship with somebody and you've got narc people attacking, or some of y'all are in relationships with people that are heavily influenced by narcissism. They are. And I think everybody got a touch of the narc. Everybody has it. But there's a balance to it. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain percentage. So all of us have narc traits. You know, how would we survive? But the difference between that and actual narcissists is that they are blind. Literally, they can be doing something. And you know what? Most people have given up on narcissistic people. Most people have given up on them. But what if you love a narc? What if you genuinely just love a narc? What if your twin flame is a narc? What if your husband is a narc? What if your wife is a narc? What if your children are a narc? You know, children start showing behaviors of narcissism very early on. Okay, so you got to understand that, you know, this is an extremely dangerous and self-destructive mental illness. One of the worst. One of the worst. You know, these people are not capable of moving their family to higher ground without help. And that's the truth. Okay? And the reality of it is that if I were a narc, or if I were mentally ill, I wouldn't have been able to pull this off. Okay? By myself. So we all know, keep your head intact and know thyself. And that's all you have to do, because they will project that stuff onto you. You know, the only thing that I can say is that maybe we should judge it on an individual basis. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Family can be the worst. But guys, I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to give you guys this little tidbit on narcs. Listen, I want the babies out there to know. And you know what? What Jamila would did earlier, it was dark, it was mean, but it had to be done. I had to do a great evil earlier, so don't get it confused. Y'all, I don't know why this thing is doing this. It's all zoomed in. Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. Know the difference between a good person and the narcissist is what I want you guys to know. Okay? Because, see, don't be a follower. You understand me? See, this is the reason why the narcs and their demons, they come in, they thumbs down immediately because they know you're going to follow suit. Don't do that. You have your own mind and you make up your own mind and you make your own decisions. And just because you see these narcs behaving deplorably sometimes and you see people agreeing with their behavior, okay, there's a difference between being a narc and defending yourself. We all know that. Stop it, narcs. So you mean to tell me that you're trying to make us all the same person? That you don't know the difference between defending yourself and and narcissistically attacking somebody. You know the difference. So, and you just have to, there are several ways that you can kill a narc. And just, they tell a lot of lies, because they're trying to curse you. Where y'all want to get to the point is that the next time the narc calls you broke or calls you dumb or calls you stupid, you want to have about 10 grand in the bank. You want to have a successful business, because when they say that to you, what does it mean? Nothing. Okay? They're just projecting. And I know that they want to win that fight, but we cannot let the narc win. We can't. I know that y'all just like, oh, because nobody's really paying attention to narcissistic people except for other narcs, and they want to be left alone. Narcissistic people want to be left alone so that they can do their self-destructive behavior. Little do they not know that it is a blessing for them to even be acknowledged with their behavior, because, we could do like everybody says, just ignore you. Just ignore you. If somebody actually takes the time out to try to reach out to you and say, hey, you tripping, you did this, you did that, then that would be your opportunity, narc, for you to actually take a look at what you did. I know that for me, I go back and I listen to all my hangouts. Okay? And because I know how to self-analyze my own behavior. But the people that you attack, they're never going to feel guilty. They're never going to feel ashamed for sending you back your energy. And I know that you have a lot of people. You have a lot of people under your control. You have a lot of people afraid to respond to you. You have a lot of people that are afraid of you, but they don't have to be afraid of you. They have every right to stand up to you spiritually, verbally, any other way. So I want y'all to know that the people like us, we get bullied. I remember being bullied in school. And it's the same thing. They're the bullies in school. Okay? So, yeah. Shavanda's. Okay. So contact me. I can see that you texted me. And I'm gonna text you back when I get off of here, sweetie. Okay. I'm gonna text you when you're a mother of 10. Wow, you have a big family. That's so awesome. That's so sweet. You are so blessed or blessed to have that many. And you were bullied because of your babies. Because people don't understand you. That's why. And you know what's so sad is that those same people, they will purposely try to drive the mother crazy. And y'all gotta be strong. Because that demon will show up to the most blessed houses. That demon will show up and have everybody fighting. And, you just have to be strong. You have to be strong in your love and just be, have your eyes open. Seriously. Okay, so you by yourself. Well, I'm going to text you when I get off of here. Um, we all get triggered. Well, I'm an empath. So I can very easily, you know, clap back at people. But I think that for me, I choose my battles is what I do. So make sure you choosing your battles too. Because and I'm gonna tell you something, some battles are meant to be fought. Okay, seriously. Sometimes you look, because that was the whole energy, because people say, why respond to that? You know why? Because I'm an empath and we are internalizing the stuff that they're doing. We're internalizing it and we shouldn't have to. So you have every right to vent. That's why when people are having problems on here and having trouble, I go and listen to their videos and I support them. And you know what? I don't even mind absorbing some of that for you because I know that they done put way too much on you. So I'm definitely not a narcissist, okay? A narc accused me of being a narc. But that's because, they don't want you to fight back. And they don't want you to be independent. They don't want you to do things for yourself. In fact, they'll even say things like, I was defending you. And it's like, well, I can protect myself. I don't need you. And they're usually not defending you. They're usually plotting against you behind your back. And honestly, you can't let them just dog out your family. Now, that doesn't mean that you should go back and forth with them forever, but at the end of the day, when you've won that battle and you keep it moving, and then you can live life and you can have peace. So we got a new moon coming up on the 23rd. So make sure that you guys get signed up for your consultations because I know that I will be cleansing myself too. Yes, I will. Absolutely. I do these cleanses for myself. All the work that I do for you guys, I do it for myself. Also, I will be doing a healing and protection ritual. This is a group ritual. And what makes group rituals so powerful is that the energies are combined. All of your ancestors that are good, your good ancestors, your spirit guides. We will be working with Saint Raphael and Saint Michael, of course, for this group ritual that's coming up. It has to be done. I'm going to be honest with you. Those people that participated in the last group healing that I did, they haven't had any sickness. So we're going to be filling you up, rejuvenating you. That's what I do. That's what my spirits do. They're not going to take anything from you. We don't take from nobody because we don't have to. So, you'll feel the difference and you'll see the difference. So that ritual is actually $100, which, is actually in a lot of you guys' price ranges right now because of the stuff that you're dealing with. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Spirit knows what they're doing. So, you guys can cash at me. Also, the group ritual will be up on Etsy very soon. Okay, but we'll be doing that April 2020. So the portals are opening on the 2020. Okay, and we will be ending on May the 13th, which will be an Aquarius moon. I don't know why I didn't check which moon was for 2020. But I just think that the energies are going to be so amazing that day. So that's why I want to start on that day. I'll be using 10. I'm sorry, I'll be using 10 candles total. Probably white and blue, and I might use a couple of pink ones. So this is going to be a big ritual, okay? So make sure that you guys participate. Try to get in at the beginning. This will be a 3-week healing process. It doesn't mean that you're going to be in the bed, but that means that you're going to get fed every day, daily, for 3 weeks. And you'd be surprised at the difference that makes. Now, I'm going to tell you something. If you are full-fledged demonic, then you need to get a cleanse. Okay? So don't be cheap. If you need a cleanse, you need a cleanse. There's a lot of people that do need cleanses right now because of everything that's going on. Okay? Because I know I've been cleansing myself, cleansing my family, and just cleansing. And once we do that process, guys, I won't be on here as much. But I will still be here because I know y'all love my live presence. Y'all be wanting me to go live. Y'all be like, go live. And I know y'all do because I can hear you. I can hear you and I can feel you. Okay, y'all been chatting. Hold on. Hey, Outer League. Hello. Yes, I'm back. I am working. I'm open 24 hours. So there's sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night and I'll get a Cash App and I'll be texting that person. Oh, also, guys, if you Cash App me, make sure that you email or text me. But you guys already know that because, I'm pretty sure. But, you never know. Some of these entities may have you confused to the point where you'll Cash App somebody and then, not text them and say, hey, I Cash App because. And some people put their number in Cash App, like you guys will put your number, so that's helpful. Oh, you miss me? Oh, you said you'll miss me? You will miss me? Yeah. Well, you know what? There's plenty of videos up. Cause, I gotta give it, it is gonna be like a little break. But I'll still be doing spiritual work though. YouTube can be hard. There's so many different stuff on YouTube. Y'all have no idea, especially during these live shows. My spirits be filtering out a lot of that stuff. Like they just be standing right there. They just be standing right there, like, hold it right there. You know what I'm saying? They literally do. So, but it is a lot of stuff that comes through here. Not all of it gets filtered. So, love you too, Lion 211777. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But the stuff that we will be doing, um, it will be things like I'll be reminding you guys to take your spiritual bath. So I will go live here and there during that time frame and just, giving you guys tips and stuff. And what else was I gonna say about that? Also frequencies in yoga and meditation, live meditation. Cause I know y'all miss my live meditation. Cause those are usually Bombay. Those are usually good because but when you have demonic people attacking you, it 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 throws off your energy sometimes. It does. But sometimes your energy gotta be thrown off. Everything happens for a reason. So, that's how, you can get yourself to kind of calm down so you can get yourself to a point where you can reach me. And then we'll be able to get you where you need to be. Yeah. Yeah, but so, because I got a lot of, like, there's a lot of, like, TV shows and stuff that I want to get focused on. I know that a lot of people don't like, but there's a lot of Netflix that I want to get into and I just want to relax. You know what I'm saying? I have not had a vacation in forever because. Anyway, somebody's in they feel Orion's daughter, they just in they feelings. That's all. We might be getting through to that heart chakra because I truly believe that narcissistic people, their heart chakra is closed. And it's really, really easy. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you catch yourself, because some people get caught up with narcs and they lose themselves for years and years and years. And I've seen people do it even on YouTube, to the point where it becomes an addiction. You know, you can definitely get addicted to the drama. You can get addicted to you know what I'm saying? But, in reality, okay, none of us can have zero drama in our life. Like there's going to be some kind of drama. Okay. But the problem is that there's so much stuff compounded on top of you that the slightest thing, and we're sensitive people, but see, if you so sensitive to where, a narc can cause you to, show up at their house or some stuff like that, you definitely need a cleanse because, you're just touchy and, it's almost like what they'll do is they will, what is that? They'll pick at the bear. You know what I'm saying? I do that sometime too, but not with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not with everybody. So yeah, they will pick and Your heart has anxiety. Oh, girl, you need a cleanse. You need a cleanse, dear. Are you able to get a reading or a consult? I'm sorry, a consultation. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? That's another thing is that, narcs make it, they throw off your focus. And, I got something for that because at any time that I want to just, because guys out, and that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's a spiritual battle. You do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But you don't stay in it every single day. You just know because doing that, oh my God, oh my God, I just could not imagine. I just could not imagine. Oh, you was smudging your room. Good. Good job, Otterly. Definitely smudge your room. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to get a couple of hours of sleep. Literally, I'm on a 3 or 4 hour sleep schedule, which is probably why I've gained a few pounds. Just a few. But, it's something that I can lose. You know what I'm saying? You stay up and sleep during the day, up all night. Yeah. Yeah, that can be a sign of something. I know that. Well, for me, I actually kind of prefer to be up at night. Like there are some times that I stay up all night and sleep a few hours. It's usually because right now, guys, I don't mind losing a little bit of sleep because as long as I'm productive because like there's been times when like I'll be up late and you know what? I'm not stressing when I'm up late. I'm brainstorming. You know what I'm saying? I'm the 9 of Pentacles, not the 9 of Swords. I'll mop all the floors. I'll wash all the floors. Okay? If you have money blockages, there are so many things you can do. So, just know that like, especially when I tell you guys, like when I give you advice on what to do, ooh, I got some mop water. Ooh, I gotta get rid of that mop water in my garage. Not good. I almost forgot. I got some mop water in my garage. I gotta go pour that out somewhere. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Sometimes I look like I'm not up because I'm stressed. I'm up because I'm usually up. And then guys, look at what we're going through. Like, I think that it is important to keep calm during this that we're dealing with. So for the most part I do just handle business. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta get some house cleaning done. When I want to get my house cleaned up, I will write it down on a piece of paper. I gotta sneeze, y'all. I could feel it. It was like, ding, ding. It's like, yeah. And sometimes it's a spiritual sneeze. So, you know, you can relax more at night. Yeah. And you know what? During the day, it's like the energies during the day. Y'all better be taking them spiritual baths during the day. Remember, I was telling y'all that take them day baths because a lot of people are used to taking their baths at night. You would be surprised at the prosperity and the ideas. Like, there is nothing wrong with it. It's almost like taking a sun bath, but in water. So I used to enjoy having a skylight over my bathtub because the sun just shined down right on it. So, but it does feel kind of like a sun bath. You can actually open the window. I have windows in my bathrooms in this house. Um, so bathing during the day, recommended because that's when y'all getting all the and what it'll do is it'll open you up. It'll clear those energies, those negative energies that are feeding, which they're going to feed during the day. Obviously, they're going to feed during the day. When I wake up in the morning, I can tell what's going on. And I can tell you that it's been something going on every single day. Okay. And it's just, but we'll survive it. We will. I told y'all we will. What do you put in the bath? Get you some Epsom salt, get you some sea salt, or either pink Himalayan, or even if you only have table salt, use table salt. Because some of y'all that are trying to do the low salt thing, you got to have some salt in your diet. If you are going to eat salt, do the pink Himalayan. Okay? So, what kind of herbs? Do you have herbs? Because the herbs that you want to use, especially during the day, because sometimes what I'm sensing is that for a lot of y'all during the day, you're really, really sped up. You're really, really nervous. So sometimes you want to put, things like skullcap, lavender, chamomile, um, jasmine. Okay, you want to use things like that, and there's a couple of other ones too. You get into some of the more complicated ones, mugwort, motherwort. All of y'all need motherwort. All of y'all need that, like, especially if you're watching my channel, because many of you have similar stories to me. In fact, a lot of my clients have similar stories to me. Hello, can I ask a question? I am under 18. Is it okay for me to practice tarot? I would say yeah, but you know what? I don't know if it's right for me to give you permission to do that, but my first thought process was yeah, that it's okay, but make sure that you are getting the proper guidance, okay? And yeah, people that are trying to run tarot card readers off, narcissistic people like me are going to encourage you to stick it out. Okay? Don't let these people run you off. We need people. We need good people helping people. Okay? Just to let y'all know. So the reason why they're doing that is because, they don't want it to be any hope, any love in this world. And it just, yeah. Your anxiety is through the roof. I'm sorry. Love, light, and lavender. I'm going to send you some love, light, and lavender. Get you some lavender. If y'all want to, like, I can help y'all with the anxiety. I cure people of anxiety. I healed myself of anxiety. You know? And anxiety is a spiritual energy exchange process. So it's very complicated. Okay, so when you have anxiety, just train yourself to get in the bathtub. But, some people are afraid of that bathtub. Yeah. Yeah, we need good people out here that are healers and empaths. Because, what I'm doing, I can't do it by myself. So that's why I've been trying to train people. But, so it's I don't let it get me down because I have faith and my spirits have never let me down. So it's kind of good to hear that from somebody, especially when so many people are going to let you down. You know what I'm saying? And, so yeah, do those baths, especially during the day, and just let that go down. Let it go down. In fact, you know, I don't know. I kind of have it, I think that negative energy should be sent back. But I also think that for me, I've been returning a lot of stuff to source. Because to be honest with you, I don't want to deal with it. But, I think that, certain things that people experience, they have to experience those things so that they can learn something. Oh, love you too, Lion. Okay, guys, I'm going to go because I'm going to go and watch this movie and fall asleep. I'm sleepy. I'm tired, y'all. Okay, if you want to get on my schedule, though, Shavonda, just cash at me, okay, sweetie? Okay, guys, I'll see you guys later. Love and light. And lavender. Get y'all some lavender, okay? You'd be surprised. And try to start connecting, Then I need to teach y'all how to meditate, too, because so many people don't know how to meditate. So I do teach meditation classes. Okay. All right, guys. Bye. Love y'all. Blessed be.